Here we go. Alright, we have a starting type null, and they are playing against... Actually, I could get that information for you. Nah, I don't want to mess around with the statistics here. With the stream. It looks like Hydreon playing against Hydreon Absol. So gonna draw cards here, and has the Indeedee, the absolute attack into the back row, and has a Diano on in the back row. It looks like we go into a red card here, put him down to 3 cards. Now we're in a situation where this Absol could definitely start doing some damage board as well. So it looks like we're just gonna stay in and swing and get the 40. The 40 was actually really important here in order to pop off. Yeah, I feel like Hydreon is definitely the worst for this deck. It feels like Magnezone, right? I feel like Magnezone would also be a bad matchup against the Silvally deck as well. But he does get the Hydreon active, ready to 130 damage as soon as this Absol is out of the field. Now, you do have to activate a supporter here to advance your game state here. So you have to draw, you know, you double research your 2 cards, and it looks like at this moment we're just gonna stay in and hope, pray for heads. No, we're just gonna end our turn here. The whole purpose of playing it out like this is you want to potentially get 100 damage on the Hydreon here, but it looks like he has the perfect setup, has the cape, has the Indeedee, so he's gonna heal an additional 20 after taking 30 damage for his ability, and he's gonna go swing for 130 on this Valley after this copycat that gave him a million cards. So it looks like this Hydreon player just got the god hands. We call him the god hand Hydreon. Insane. $11 cards left in the deck. What is the opponent waiting on? Definitely has to heal here, right? And then he's gonna have to swing. It looks like he's not gonna depend on Mega Absol whatsoever in this match, because all you need is Hydreon to deal, you know, all that crazy damage. Now there is a situation where he could potentially come back, but he's really gonna need to be lucky here, because he needs to draw into maybe Baneri. Maybe Baneri getting into Mega Lopunny could save him here. He does have access to the a Lopunny here, but let's see what he ends up doing, because he could give the energy to Silvally, swing for 100 here, but he's gonna get the revenge kill. But if you go into Baneri, you could pray you draw the Lopunny, right? Or you have to pray to get Lopunny, and you have to pray to get double heads. So you're just put in a crazy situation no matter what you do here. But it does look like the Silvallies and Hypnos are definitely out of the deck, right? Which you want to take them out of the deck, because if you get red carded or another Mars, it'll put you in a bad situation where you won't be able to draw any useful cards like Mega Lopunny in order to advance your game state here. But we'll see what happens. Because we're definitely gonna swing in with the Hydreigon, right? Why not? That would be kind of dumb if you don't do that, right? You have to, because this deck is mainly all about 1 points. But the fact is, Hydreigon, the simple fact, let's say if he gets the Mega Lopunny, right? He's still gonna be like struggling at 1 point, right? Because Hydreigon just has crazy amount of HP. Alright, chat. It really comes down. Could he get the Mega Lopunny out? Yes or no? Drawing into Gladion. Has the Mega Lopunny in hand. Ready to go. Right now, he has to pray for 2. If he gets 2 here, he's in a winning spot. And he gets double heads? Ain't no way. 180 damage. That's insane. This is the luck that he needed in order to win this match. The game is on. The game is still on. Absol is coming out because he doesn't have access to the other Hydreigon right now. He does not have access to the other Hydreigon. We got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Just wow. What are we witnessing right now? Looks like we're going for a swing. He has to get 1, which he ended up getting that easily. But right now, does the opponent have access to Hydreigon? That's going to be the make it or break it for him right now. What are we witnessing right now? What are we witnessing? We're witnessing the greatest comeback of all time. He's gonna get rid of the will. He has to. He has to guarantee that there's no double heads. Right now? Oh my god. This is insane. He has Sabrina. That definitely changed the game here. But he's not going to Sabrina. We're just going to drop the massive amount of hands. Which is still good, right? You're going to be put in a situation. Actually, no. You're still in a situation where you're going to have to swing. Where you're going to have to swing and pray for 2, right? Because if he gets Hydreigon, that's 1. No shot. No shot. This guy got 2 heads for 2 different attacks, winning him the game. What have we just witnessed? Now, if that's not luck, alright, here we're spectating the beginning of Dark Zone versus Valley here. It does look like he's going to get maximum amount of damage on the Magnemite, which is kind of big right now. Gonna charge up the Magnezone. I wonder if he has the second one. Because at this point, I don't even think it matters if you evolve into it, because, you know, he gets access to, what do you call it, Sil Valley. He could just get out regardless. There is a Mega Lopunny on the board as well, and you know, it looks like Robin has everything he wants, right? He has a zone that could probably come in and start attacking in the next turn. He has a Darkrai that could be pinging. So we see a Gladion here. Gladion is going to go on the Sil Valley in the back. and then we're just gonna swing for a safe 20 because there's literally no need in order to the one in the front, right? You want to put that energy on the Mega Lopunny back because the simple fact is you want to have that Lopunny ready to attack whenever. So right now, does Robin have access to Magnezone? That's gonna be the make or break. They're sleeping on Eevee. Gonna draw 2 cards from the deck. He might have Magnezone, I'm not going to lie. That is a empty hand we are looking at right now. Magnezone hits the field and it's ready to swing at any moment. Okay, so Robin ends up getting the point. Now, what are we gonna do here? He can send Silvally here as a shield, or he could just go all out. So it looks like we're gonna have a shield, right? You definitely don't want to be in a position where, you know, Mega Lopunny takes unnecessary damage. It looks like we're gonna do it anyways. Mega Lopunny, he's praying that he gets double heads. Getting double heads here is gonna be like super major to the gameplay. And this guy has been getting double heads. He's one of the luckiest players I've ever seen in my life. Once, oh my god, I almost got scared. Now, here's the tricky situation. The Magnezone has to flip in order to attack here. So it's getting a taste of its own medicine. Now he could just retreat, right? But that'll give him time to put energy on Valley on the back. Lysia's coming out. Doesn't get any more on because he does not have any more targets, meaning everything is already being used. It looks like he's just gonna swing, gonna do the Darkrai ping and try to swing for heads. Damn, he gets the tails. That's super crucial in this match. Because now, this Silvally is going to be ready to swing. Now, think very, very hard to Sabrina here or not. Going to bet on double heads here. Gonna try to bet on double heads. Is he gonna be able to get double heads? One. No shot. There is double heads for 180 damage. It's gonna win him the game. Hey, yo. Alright, let's go back into the Lopunny deck because that is the fan favorite right now in top 64. Mega Lopunny does have one game up against his Dark Zone. And then now it looks like Marathon is going to come out here with 0 energy, which is kind of scary, right? Because if the Silvally player has access to a Silvally, right, to put on his he's going to be able to attack for a 100. And then Magneton would be useless, right? But he ended up putting the energy on, what do you call it, Darkrai. Darkrai getting the ping on type no. There is a Mega Lopunny on the field and a backup type no, so let's find out what ends up happening here. Getting the will is pretty strong in this matchup, and it does look like we have access to the Silvally, but now you gotta make a decision. What card do you want to play here? We're gonna play Copycat, getting rid of the Will and Sabrina, because you definitely needed to do that 100 damage for sure if you wanted to pop. Now right now he's stuck in a position where like he's stuck in a position where he has to swing with Mega Absol, right? Mega Absol is gonna be the only thing that's gonna allow him to get that free kill that he needs. Alright, going to hit for 8 damage and gonna have to make a decision here. Attacking getting rid of the Gladion or the Sabrina. Gladion could get him Gladion could get him a second Sylvander, but Sabrina could definitely end him the game if he decides to go for the attack here. Gonna go for the quick draw 2, which is amazing for him right now. Going in for 100 damage, but the one thing you have to check here, Valley is chipping, right? All you have to put is an energy on Darkrai. Silvally gets knocked out, but at the same time, you do not want to be the Absol, right? The Absol definitely has only 70 HP left, and you know, almost anything can knock it out at this point. I wonder what the opponent's gonna do here. We're gonna go into type no, which is kind of interesting play here, because based on how Rob is playing, he doesn't have access. He doesn't have access to another Pokemon, it seems like, and you know, I think out the Mega Lopunny would have been the better choice here, because this might actually just win you the game here. It doesn't matter what you do. I think Robin playing at what do you call it, Sabrina might have been bad here, but at the same time he draws Will, and Will's just gonna wrap up the game, and Mega Lopunny is gonna be moving into top 32 or top 48. Whatever it is, whatever the next one is. $32. Boom. Alright, let's see if we could find a match. Good games, because you get access to the energy priority.
Yeah, and the fact that you could just one-shot an Ivysaur, I think we saw that they were playing Rocky Helmets over Heavy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, not looking too good for the Venusaur player, not gonna lie. Unless, of course, they don't have the Savali by bricking. We'll find out.
But we know from, like, back in the day, right? Silvally never bricks, right?
Exactly, super consistent.
Like, if you want a more consistent deck, I mean, this is Silvally. Zeraora was like the best as for consistency. Going into Pokeball to thin out the deck here, right? Going to Professor's Research to draw 2. Let's see if he gets there. Oh no, he already activated something?
No.
He didn't even Professor's Research here. Maybe he doesn't want to give copy, right? I think this is a misplay.
I don't know about that, because you could either find the Gladions, you could find another Professor Research, like
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but maybe they just know. I mean, maybe they're playing around. Let me double check the list. Maybe they are playing around something like a red card. Let's
or
see.
Probably playing around Copycat.
Yeah, but I don't think you would care about Copycat, because I think if you just want to find the Savali, because you're guaranteed to one-shot the Ivysaur anyways.
And the Bulbasaur in the back.
Yeah, exactly. And like, even if they want to charge it up, I mean, Savali would just be able to one-shot something, and like, they wouldn't be able to ever charge enough for energies on the back by the time, you know, you just sweep through them.
Oh, actually, I want to mention this. His opponent, OG, he actually played in the tournament on Sunday, and also he was also in a good position to top with this deck. I'm not gonna lie, he has been topping with Venus consistently.
Yeah, I don't know how people do it. I'm gonna be real.
Nah, same. I promise you, this is a deck I will never play on in a tournament. That's just me. I'm sorry.
I mean, I tried. Well, he gets the Savali. I know OG ended up using the Lyra just to preserve the Ivy, but it really doesn't do anything, to be honest, because you're like, let's say like he has Venusaur in hand, he's gonna evolve into the Venusaur, start taking some hits. I think the Savalis are just gonna do way too much damage before he could even start attacking with the Venusaur.
Exactly.
So this is just kind of looking like a sweep right now for Drunk.
Also, too, I think the strategy he's trying to employ here, he's probably gonna evolve into the bulky Venusaur in order to have all that health, but low build on the energy, which I don't think that's the most optimal way of doing. But at the same time, you know, he's gonna take 100 damage here, regardless.
Exactly, you're gonna be taking 100 damage. You even have the low punny in the back. I just think it's gonna be
Yeah, it's over.
I just think, yeah, not even with like double Lily. I think it would have to be like double Lily and Erica, and then the low punny lands like Tells like 3 times in a row.
3 times in a row is insane, but it's over.
Yeah, it's 100% over.
I do not think I really don't think he's gonna have access to the other healing.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
I think the only strategy he's going for is honestly like the disconnect.
Don't you think that's kind of crazy that you can't play the Gladion even to burn? Like most cards, like Pokemon, you could play, but like
yeah, even May.
Yeah, but you can't play Gladion. Obviously, I know because the conditions are not met, but at the same time, oh my god. Yo, thank you for the subscription. I have my headphones on, right? Because I'm trying to listen to you, and then I heard my notification out of nowhere, and that scared the shit out of me.
No, but W sub. But I mean, yeah, it's just card grass. It's just over. And that's just how the Venusaur goes. It loses to any.
Is he gonna BM?
Hyper aggressive deck. So.
I'm like, is he gonna BM?
I don't even blame him. Venusaurs deserve it.
Damn. Alright, let me go into Bobby's match and then drag me in as soon as they match up.
Yep. No. I'm assuming they just want to burn cards to play around Copycat a little bit. Plus, you always want the type 1 deactive anyways.
Nice. I kind of want to thank God that you did that because we're in a scenario of just seeing Oricorio and Venusaur, and that was honestly not the play.
No, yeah, that is just super sleep. Not even to be a hater, but it's basically watching paint dry.
I know, right? I mean, he was in a position where he had to top deck a Magnezone, and he was ready for it, but we will never know.
Yeah, who knows?
But actually, leading out the Chingling here, right? He could actually just start sticking in the back, and then just like use Quick Grow Extract, right? But
yeah, the bad news is that the
yeah,
I mean,
he has access to get rid of.
Right? Are the hands blocked off? I can't remember.
Yeah, the hands are blocked off just in case.
Well, we're gonna see it anyways. Well, maybe not. I guess, but there's a way to one-shot this.
Yeah, I mean, now he does have access to one-shot this, but the problem here, you know, he is gonna go in for the will and get rid of it. But like items, I feel like items doesn't matter because you're playing so many supporters, right?
Yeah, I think Savali and type Null is literally the card that a Qingling would probably want to see the least because it has no effect whatsoever. It's the one deck that plays basically 0 items besides Pokeballs.
Exactly.
And now we're just in the same situation that, I mean, Ivysaur / Venusaur always gets in. If they have the Savali, it's game over. And
that's where we're at.
They have the Savali in the trainer card, bro. Let me just say that.
See, that's just the thing about like the Venusaur decks. Oh, that's. But anyways.
Well, actually, no. That's the
oh no, you have to.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm so used to. I would do some dumb shit like that. Anyways,
Mhm.
what else we want to check? GG's, by the way. GG's. That was
You
a match.
want to check out Nice Faces at the very bottom, or
Yeah, let's do it.